You were asked if there was any ransom, and you didn't say no. You said we're following all leads. Does that mean a ransom has come in?
We're following all leads we have. That's all I can tell you.
All right, so that's the sheriff leading the investigation into the sudden disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, who may have been abducted from her home near Tucson, Arizona, just 78 miles from the Mexican border. According to TMZ today, an alleged ransom note demanding millions of dollars in Bitcoin was sent to police. Art Del Cueto is a border security advisor for the Federation for American Immigration Reform and a 21-year veteran of the Border Patrol, and he's volunteering to work with authorities to try and find Nancy Guthrie. Tom Smith, a retired NYPD detective, great to have you both back. Art, you're there. What do you think happened here? What do you think is going on?
Look, I mean, it's weird to say. If you have to really be there and see where the house is located. So a lot of these houses, everything around them, there's a lot of shrubbery, the vegetation. I mean, you got trees, you got everything. Even if there was a camera up front, it would be difficult because all these houses are deep in away from the street, and then they have all the trees in front of them. So I think it's even going to be hard to get a neighbor's camera or any camera there. It's no telling because they haven't been very clear. And now look, I don't blame the sheriff department. There may be some something to do with the investigation that they don't want to really release. That way they don't spook any type of lead that they may have. But they haven't been really clear. I mean, they had the press conference. There was a lot of things that they couldn't answer. It just hasn't. They didn't even speak about the ransom letter until later on, and when they were questioned about it. And now I think TMZ has leaked some type of ransom letter. So it's a really strange case still right now.
So Tom, that's what I want to talk about. Take a look. This is the sheriff today, essentially not answering any questions.
Nothing.
Take a look.
Do you have any idea what Nancy Guthrie was wearing?
We do not.
Sure.
Do you believe that one or more than one person was involved in the kidnapping?
I just no clue.
Was there a sign of forced entry, any valuables taken, any bank or ATM cards used after her disappearance?
We're not getting into that.
Anybody strange in the neighborhood? I know you're looking at video, different surveillance camera, anything that we should be looking out, different cars?
I have nothing in that regard.
So Tom, you've been there with the NYPD. Why hold a press conference if you're not going to say anything? Is that normal?
No, I mean, I understand, you don't want to give your hand out about your investigation, but you have to be prepared. This is going to be a national case all over the news because of where Savannah is. You have to be prepared and give the people and the press something, because when you don't give anything, that's when conspiracy theories start to float around, and then misinformation gets out there, and things that are just not happening and not true start to filter through the media when you're not giving them something. But just be prepared with the questions you're going to get asked and have a good answer for them as far as where the investigation's going.
Okay, Art, I want to ask you about rumors that are circulating online that Nancy was having work done to her house, and maybe whoever was doing that work might have had something to do with this. Have you heard anything like that?
I haven't heard those rumors, but look, we're so close to the border that sometimes you have day workers that come all the way up north into Tucson and they do, odd jobs. So that's not out of the possibility. But it's like we've been talking. Look, we understand it from a law enforcement perspective, but you have to be prepared. When you go out there and you essentially don't give any answers, you cause more confusion. All these rumors are going to pop up and all these conspiracy theories are going to pop up. And now you have to even circulate even more through social media to see who's posting what to figure out, even more of the evidence. It's a horrible case because at the end, when what we know is that she needed medication. And they say she couldn't go more than 24 hours without this medication. It's been well past those 24 hours.
It's been 72 hours
It's hard
now
to believe on this ransom letter where they're at with the letter.
Tom, I've just got about 30 seconds, but it's been 3 days, and you've been in New York City for years. If you were somebody working on this case and you were talking with Savannah, would you encourage her to make an appearance on the Today Show just to plea for her mother's safe return?
That's a great idea, and I would, because if it's someone who is close to her, who knows her, which I think is the case, you're going to hit that emotional tone, and that's what you want. You want to just get to the people who have her on an emotional level, and she can do that with the platform that she has and where she works. Yeah, and I get it. She put out a statement. She's asking for prayers, and I totally understand that.
but I also know that she's got a tremendous platform that she could utilize. And I know that all her coworkers and people in the industry are doing that, but no voice is more powerful than hers. Gentlemen, we'll have you back. Art Del Cueto, Tom Smith, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.